Hi Sag, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today's Sag for your meditative session. You guys got mouth spirit, surrender now. What I was really getting with this was the reversal of this card, which spoke about addictions. It spoke about compulsive behavior. And I feel like a lot of people, when they hear the word addiction, they're like, well, I'm not an addict. But I feel like what you don't understand is like, it doesn't necessarily mean someone who drinks or smokes or, does something every single day and has to do it. Like, it's not that type of way. It's a lot of other things that we do to an excessive degree, right? And I'm kind of getting like a little bit of Capricorn devil energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or have Capricorn in your chart. But again, that's what an addiction is. It's an excess. And I think, and it's compulsory, right? Like, you can't stop. And what's interesting is like, I feel like work for some people could be that, right? I know like we don't view work as, an addiction, right? But I feel like some people might choose to work instead of do something that is better for them, right? So it's an imbalance. Anything in an excess or an imbalance anything in an excess causes an imbalance, right? And we need balance in our lives. Like, I feel like a lot of people hate that word balance, but it is what it is. Like, if you're doing something too much, it's an excess, and an excess can become, and anything in excess is bad. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be drinking, smoking. It could just be working. It could be you're like lazy and you don't work at all, right? Like, anything in excess is bad. I don't know where, I feel for everyone it's different, but that's what they want you to surrender now. It's to look at that behavior and know that if you keep going in that direction, it will basically lead to a tower, right? Because again, anything in excess is bad. And I feel like you could fight that and you could be like, oh, well, if I have this in excess, it can't be bad. But again, anything in excess is bad. So surrender to whatever that is. Try to look at why it is that you're doing this, right? Like, if you're working too much, is it because you're avoiding something else, right? Or has working and not having any balance in your life led to even more imbalance in your life, right? Same thing with like drinking, same thing with smoking. Like, what is it that you're doing that you need to tone down so that you can go back into balance? Because again, you're going to end up having a tower if you don't kind of cut it out. And that's what I'm getting with this Sag. So yeah, Sag, that's what I'm getting. Let's pull some cards. So Sag, we have this masculine energy, right? The King of Fire. And he's coming out right next to the Queen of Fire. And then over here we have this Queen of Pentacles. And I don't think these two queens are the same. I think they're two different people. And someone here is very indecisive about who to choose. Now, what I'm getting with this is like, I kept saying in the meditative session, if you don't stop with this excessive behavior, you're going to hit a tower. What's interesting is the first card coming out for this Queen of Pentacles is the Tower. So I think it's interesting that, yeah, there's something here excessive that someone is doing. Like, it's like, okay, I think that this Queen of Wands is the true pair to this King of Fire. But I think that there's desire for this person, right? Like, the King of Fire truly desires this Queen of Fire, right? Because the desire card is coming up right next to them. So it's interesting because usually the fire signs, like Queen of Fire, King of Fire, it could be a karmic, but we're in Sag is reading. Sag is a fire sign, and you're coming up with your true pair, right? and you desire this person, right? You see that you desire this person. But what's interesting here is that there's this other person here. And you're mentally conflicted about choosing between the Queen of Fire and the Queen of Earth. There's nothing wrong with the Queen of Earth, but the fact that the Tower came out with the Queen of Earth signifies to me that you're choosing, I feel like, money. You're choosing an image. You're choosing something, again, that's Pentacle energy is 3D energy, right? 3D energy is not of the soul. It's not of the heart. It's not of it's not of the spirit. It's of the world, right? So you're choosing someone like of this world. You know how like The Weeknd's always saying like, I can't choose this girl because she's of the world, right? What does that mean? Someone of the world. I think it's someone who, again, Pentacle energy is of the world. It's money. It's image. It's how we appear. It's like our careers that we choose, right? It's like this, it's reminding me of this thing that I saw today. It was like, we're a soul living a human experience, right? But this person is when you think of Pentacle energy, it's the body, right? And when you think of like the soul, it's different, right? And I feel like you're choosing, it's like choosing between what you want and who you know is like right for you, and choosing someone who, again, like looks better on paper, again, as of this world. That's what this reading is about. And I think that, again, anything in excess will cause a tower. That's what I kept telling you. Anything in excess is going to cause a tower. And I feel like you're having this tower moment with this Queen of Earth, right? Because there's something imbalanced in this relationship. And maybe it's the fact that you're only choosing this person because you have a lack mentality, right? With this koi fish and the 7 of Cups, the koi fish signifies a lack mentality. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's what's going on. When you had a lack mentality, you chose someone who, again, it's like, I don't have enough. I'm never gonna, it has a lot to do with 3D mentality, right? Like I might not have, the koi fish is, I don't have enough. So if you're thinking I don't have enough, you're going to always be wanting more. And you attracted someone who is in a very similar energy, right? Because you got the Queen of Earth. You got the Queen of Pentacles. Again, it could signify signs, right? Maybe this is a fire sign, this is an earth sign, but that's not what I'm getting at all. I'm not getting this is based off signs. I'm getting the fact that you have a true partner over here that you're meant to be dealing with, that you obviously desire. The desire card literally came out in between the two of you. So it's like, yeah, it's a very passionate relationship with this person. Like you want this person. It could be very sexual, the relationship you have, the chemistry. It's like, well, that's why I'm getting chemistry. There's actual just chemistry between the two of you. The Queen of Pentacles, not so much chemistry. Honestly, I feel like a king, like a king energy, like who has to, you know, like those kings from back in the day. It's like maybe the Queen of Wands couldn't give them an heir, so they had to choose someone who could give them an heir. And again, they're like fooling around with the Queen of Wands the entire time, but they're married to the Queen of Earth. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. It's like you're doing something because you have this lack mentality, and it's not right to the Queen of Earth. It's not right to the Queen of Wands. So what you're doing to this masculine energy, because I feel like we're talking to this masculine, what you're doing is you're ruining like everyone's life basically. And I hate to say it like that, but you are, because you're ruining your own life. You're choosing this person based off of a lack mentality, like, oh, I need this. Again, maybe it's just what people expect from you, right? That's another 3D thing that I hate. It's like what people want for me and expect for me. And again, I can't think for myself. I want this person. I see you want this person, but I'm going to go with this person because it's the safer option. It's the better option. This person, again, Pentacle, maybe they have a lot of money. I'll be very secure. People will expect this from me. This is what people expect. This is what people want. Again, it's all this 3D bullshit. Again, we're spirits living in a human world, but we're not supposed to become of this world, right? We're a spirit, we're a soul. We're not meant to become of this world. What is of this world? Everything here is just 3D. It's like a construct, right? It's not real, right? We're gonna leave eventually this world, right? Like it's real in the fact that we'll be here for a while. We'll touch it, we'll taste it, we'll feel it, but then we leave, right? It's not technically real, any of this. And it's like you're choosing that over what was real. And it's actually really sad because it comes from your own mentality, it comes from your own lack, your own. What I don't know why you would do this to yourself or to someone else, but that's what it's all mental conflict. And what's interesting is like you're not going to ever be really abundant. You're not going to be you want to be abundant, but with the abundance card in reverse, You'll never feel abundant with this person. That's what I'm getting. Like, you think that you're gonna feel abundant, and then the abundance comes out in reverse. So it's like your soul is telling you right now that you're not choosing abundance. You're choosing the wrong option. Like, you're choosing, again, you're gonna have a tower moment with this person where you're gonna realize that this never really led to abundance, right? Look what it leads you to. Like, you want wish fulfillment with this 9 of Cups. Like, you think you're gonna get this 9 and you get this 9, right? What's the difference between these 9s? The 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, and the 9 of Swords here is anxiety, stress. You can't sleep, right? And it's associated with the Queen of Coins. Again, here she comes out. And it's based off you maybe not deciding to do anything, right? Like, maybe somebody just proposes to put somebody in your life. They're like, it's like your parents, like, oh, I met somebody, they're perfect for you, I'm gonna set you guys up. And your lack of choosing anything, your lack of, like, again, you have to be in this energy, which is the Fool, right? Who's someone who goes off and does their own thing. And I see, like, that's what's gonna truly make you happy. But you decide to go and do what others expect from you, right? With this Journey card, and the 2 of Wands is someone who's indecisive, doesn't know what to do. And I feel like, again, the path of least resistance, again, no one's gonna talk shit, no one's gonna bother you about this, that you chose this person. Again, it looks good on paper, my parents like this person, etc., etc. All this, again, 3D constructs, everything that is, like, again, not real, right? Like, 3D is not technically real, right? What's real is the soul, what's real is the spirit, what's real is love. But I feel like you're choosing to choose money, you're choosing to choose stability. There's nothing wrong with being stable and having a home, but I feel like you're choosing this person for the wrong reasons, and that's why the Tower comes out. And the Temperance card comes out because everything will be balanced, right? Anything, remember I was saying there's like an excessive thing here. For everyone it's different, but now that we're getting love here, it has to be about love. But anything in excess has to be balanced out. And that's exactly what you got here. Anything in excess, the Tower comes. Who falls out of the Tower? You too, right? Because again, anything made the wrong way will be brought down. Anything made for the wrong reasons will be brought down, right? Anything that is made in the wrong frame of mind is brought down, and then everything gets balanced out in the end. So again, I feel like that's the warning for you. Everything that you do right now, if it's in excess, again, you're in a lack mentality. You're thinking you don't have enough, I don't have enough, I don't have enough. That will cause this Tower for you, right? Because again, you're choosing the wrong person because you don't think you have enough. You might have chosen the wrong career in your life because you think you couldn't have enough. Again, maybe you chose a career that had a lot to do with money and not a lot to do with what you really wanted to do, right? And I feel like a lot of us have a lot of things that we really want to do in life, right? Like, it's not that we can only do one thing. We can do many things in this life. But if I could ask you, like, if there was one thing that you could choose to do for the rest of your life, like that it had nothing to do with money. It had nothing to do with what people thought. It was literally like you could choose anything you want. I bet you, like, probably $1 million, you wouldn't be doing the career that you're doing right now. Straight up. And same thing with this partner. You'd be choosing the Queen of Wands over the Queen of Earth. And that's why this Tower is going to hit you hard. And I already see this happening. Like, this Tower is going to hit you because I already feel like someone here made this decision to choose this person. So I feel like now the Tower is going to fall, and it's like, what are you going to do? You can live your life always desiring something different, desiring another person, thinking what could have been, but never going towards it, or you can go towards it. For everybody though, I already feel like this Tower, a lot of you guys have already chosen this, and the Tower is going to come. Whether like you want it to or not, right? Because again, anything that was created in the wrong energy will be balanced out. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't matter, you know, how much work you put into this. If it's not meant to be, if it's not right, again, the energy the reason that you got into this was wrong. So how do you think that this is going to last? The Tower is literally the first card for this person. It's literally insane. And I feel like if you're being given another chance to choose, you better choose being the Fool. Because if you don't, you're going to be stuck here. And I feel like life will literally be a struggle for you. With the 9 of Swords, it's anxiety. It's like stress, it's sleepless nights, it's what if, what could have been, right? And with the star, I feel like, again, this isn't going to give you true abundance. Again, what does abundance mean to you? Let's go back to the Bob Marley basic, what is abundance to me, right? You obviously don't know what abundance is, right? If you're choosing this over this, and that's the whole point. If you think abundance is, again, what does Bob say in the interview? He's like, what does abundance mean? And the interview is like riches. And he's like, no, like I'm never gonna have that type of richness. My richness is life forever, right? I think he meant that he's leaving his legacy, right, on this earth. But again, what does abundance mean to you, right? I feel like you think that this is abundance, and you're gonna be met with this really harsh reality of what abundance really is, right? When this doesn't end up being what you thought it would be. And it's sad that this kind of has to be the reading side, but this is what it is. Someone is choosing the wrong person. The Tower is going to come. You have the opportunity to go towards it. I think you're going to be giving another opportunity, right? Because we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So as you decide not to make any decisions, maybe again, you haven't made this decision yet, and I'm telling you, I hope that you choose this one. But for everybody, maybe you already made this decision, you made the mistake. Now it's like, okay, what do I choose now again? And I feel like the right answer would be to be the Fool, to go off and do your own thing, to go off on this adventure. The Fool talks about like the Little Mermaid, right? She wants to live on land. She wants this like crazy idea of, you know, going off on land and not being a mermaid anymore. And that's what she wants. That's what she desires. A lot of people, like mermaids, I guess, would say she's crazy, because it's like, why would you want to be on earth and not in the water? But that's just what she wants, right? That's her desire. That's what she desires. It doesn't, and again, here are the koi fish. So I feel like it's going to haunt you a little bit. Like, even after you're making this decision, for those of you who actually go towards your desires, the koi fish will be there. Maybe in the back of your mind, it'll be there, that thought like, oh, maybe I'm not going to have enough. But that's something that you might have to wrestle with, and that's okay, right? Uncertainty is scary. Doing something risky is scary, because again, it's something we don't have the 100% okay. But this is like calling you to be ballsy. That's what I'm saying. It's calling you to, like, you know, that's what I'm saying. It's a risk, but it's a good risk. And I feel like that's what this is all about. Like, last read I got was about a risk as well. Again, it's like, are you going to take the risk or not? It's a risk, you know? This is something maybe you're not certain of. But if you're sure of what your desires are, and you're sure, like, what does abundance mean to you? Is abundance love, or is abundance 3D? Is abundance approval, or is it just living the life that you want? If you could figure out what true abundance means to you, I feel like you'll be headed off in the right direction, right? Towards what your star is. What's your star? What's your desire, right? And you already have it here. This is person. Let's see if there's any animal card. Let's see if there's any divine feminines for you, Sag. What I'm getting with the Sag is that you got Bridget, the goddess of the eternal flame. I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. I love the fact that you got her, because it's talking about flame, it's talking about fire, it's talking about passion, right? And like, what else could I say, right? You are literally the king and queen of wands, right? And it's saying that the light that you feel will grow brighter and brighter each day. And that's what I feel like is happening right now. I feel like for some of you who have already made this decision and already realized, like, I might have messed up, you're realizing that you can go towards this person still, right? Like, I think you're realizing, like, you can end this for yourself by just choosing this person. And it's like a light, right? Like, as you keep walking towards this person, the path gets easier and easier and easier. Like, the light gets brighter and brighter, and the way doesn't seem so dim, right? It's crazy to me that you got Bridget. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, she's about flame. Again, this could be about twin flames. This could be a person that you feel like is a soul counterpart to you. Obviously you are, right? You're coming out as the same suit. This means that you're a soulmate, right? But maybe that's just like news to you, right? Like, maybe you didn't know that. And yeah, the goddess of the eternal flame, twin flames, possibly. Yeah, like, even with the moth, it's like a mirror image of the other person. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like you already know where you're meant to be. And if you take a step in that direction, it'll just get easier and easier every single day. But you have to take that step. That's the thing. You have to take that step now. It's not time to be scared. So Sag, I hope this reading resonates. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.